a lot of missed third down conversions, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, none of that matters because they get the win in a very, very important divisional matchup between the two. I'm Colleen Wolfe with Steve Smith Sr., Joe Thomas, Michael Irvin. Let's break down that play. Let's take a look at it one more time. And when you guys are watching this, what are you thinking? Because the Tampa Bay Bucs, their defense, they weren't going to be fooled one little bit by this.
My first thoughts were close to the end zone. That tells me that you don't have trust in your team on the goal line. When you have to do razzle-dazzle, when you have to do the trickeration, that's an indication on as a team.
You've lost that battle up front.
You've lost that battle. You were losing the battle pretty much the whole game. Chris McCaffrey had 37 yards of a rushing.
39,
They had a total of 39. So that tells you right there that when it really comes down to it and you're that close to the end zone, it's man against man. It is not, you can't do all that razzle-dazzle stuff because that just tells you that you don't have trust in yourself. And so right now, this Carolina Panthers team has to understand, moving forward, they will be questioned with everything. A throw, a run, a block, or what Shaq Barrett just showed us, all the missed blocks on individuals will be constant. And this is a copycat league, and teams are going to look at that and see what the Carolina Panthers cannot do and try to put them in those critical situations to make those errors again.
Yeah, it was a big play for Vernon Hargreaves there to come up with the stop. It was a big night for Todd Bowles and his entire defense. But the guy that they were defending, Cam Newton, he does not look right. We talked a little bit about it at halftime, but he just looks like he's still hurt. What do you guys think when you watch it?
There's no doubt. There's no doubt now, you know, that obviously, and I don't think it's his arm, it's obviously his leg. One times have we seen him take that snap, jump over everybody, and between heaven and earth, dive in that end zone, and he did not do it right there. They would not even give him the opportunity to do it, so he obviously don't have the lift off that leg. He's out there, like Greg Oakson, I think, fighting for his team and they are not at full strength.
Yeah, I think as you watch this game whereon Cam was stepping into his throws less and less, to me that's an indication his lower body's hurting him. I think that foot's really hurting him. He was fading away. His technique did not look good throwing the football, and I think when you're throwing the football, especially when you're getting the ball down the field, you're trying to push the ball down the field. It starts with your feet. It starts from the ground up. Cam's a big, strong guy. He's got a big arm, but even he needs to start stepping into these throws.
And that's why some of those balls sail, Joe.
And you saw the accuracy deteriorate in the second half. He was missing guys high. He was throwing a few into the dirt. He just didn't look like himself.
I'm not going to say that I believe he's hurt or he's not because we're not in that training room. We're not in that locker room. But I can tell you one thing. Rust has a factor, but also, too, you could just have a bad day, right? And sometimes you go to work, and it just is not working. You just are not able to be your normal self. And sometimes you wake up or you get in the game and you decide that you're just not there today, and you have an off day.
25 of 51 tonight for Cam Newton. Not great, not what the Panthers wanted, but we're going to talk to the Bucs.
And we got to give them Bucs some credit on that defense, too.
Jameis Winston coming up next, everybody. We'll be back after this, but first, tomorrow, the countdown begins as celebrity fans join NFL stars and legends to remember the most iconic plays in NFL history. NFL 100 Greatest premieres tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Everybody's watching against a divisional opponent. What were you thinking when you were on the sideline watching that final play when Hargreaves came up with the stop?
To God be the glory. That's all I was thinking. Our defense played a great job all night. So we just had to protect the football, and we got a good win.
Todd Bowles, new defensive coordinator for you guys. What has it been like, and how has it helped you going against that defense every single day in practice?
The defense is relentless. I mean, you see so many different looks from him in practice every day, and he sends zero every other play. So
we saw it out here tonight a few times.
Yeah, man. So he's really helped us on the offensive side just by learning how to get open quickly and make quick decisions and get the ball out of our hands.
Jameis, you're getting the chance now to work with a guy that all of us really love, and Bruce Arians, Coach Arians. Talk to me about that relationship and your thoughts of him and how he has helped you.
Genuine and authentic.
He's a good dude.
And he let you play football, man. That's something that we really admire about him. He let you play football, and he teach you the game of football. So it's a blessing to have him as our head coach.
Jameis, you entering into your 5th year. You have no contract moving forward. Where do you believe your career is right now?
Just actions, man. Just keep playing ball, and God will handle the rest.
Chris Godwin tonight, 121 yards. How big did he come up for you, and what's it like playing with him?
It's a blessing. You know, I got one of the best receivers in the game in Mike Evans. So when somebody try to put double coverage on him and put the zone toward him, somebody else got to get the ball. And that's the key to being a great receiver, just getting open and catching when the ball comes to you.
Jameis, how would you assess your play tonight?
Man, I managed the game. I protected the football, and I gave the team a chance to win, and we won. So that's the blessing, and that's all really. A win is a win.
Right. How hard or how often have you guys had conversations about protecting the football for you?
Man, BA had told me, he said, "Hey kid, go out there and let it fly. Be you." So I let it fly, and I was myself, and we got the W.
Jameis, what did you do during that rain delay, the weather delay?
I just chilled, looked at my game plan a little bit, chilled with the offensive line, told them to stay ready, and that's it.
0 turnovers tonight. That was a big factor in winning this game, which was a little bit of a defensive battle. Was there anything that BA said to you that he emphasized this week, coming off of a game last week where you guys had 3 interceptions?
He said, be fearless with the football. He said, that's one game, put it behind you and go hard.
James, how good is this team, and how far you think this team can go?
I believe we're very talented, but we got to continue to execute. We got to continue to bring great energy and win football games. And this was a great win coming here in Carolina. It's a tough place to play, and we got the win. So as long as we win games, we're going to be straight.
Do you feel the pressure as being the number 1 pick? As Steve said, you're in the final year of your contract. Do you feel any pressure when you're on the football field?
Nah, man, I feel a blessing. You know, I've been dreaming of this my whole life, and I know y'all been dreaming this y'all whole life. I get the opportunity to be an NFL quarterback, so I got to go out there and do that to the best of my abilities, and that's it.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Well deserved. We have a little something for you. Billie Eilish, guys. I don't know if you're a big Billie Eilish fan, Jameis, but her single.
He said, are these cards? No, we're going to give you a cassette.
It's a cassette.
Yeah.
So her single, Bad Guy, recently climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
What do you have to play that in?
In your Lamborghini, does it have a cassette deck right in the middle?
I think you're going to have to get one.
Player?
Hey, I know Billy got a lot of fans, so somebody want this.
He started giving away our presents. That's not very nice.
He was like, he said, thank you so much. Who needs it?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we got to get her single is Bad Guy. We got to give it to the baddest guy out there on the field today.
That's
that
defense.
was you.
Yeah, I bring 12 of those.
All right, so then who are you going to give it to on the defense? Because maybe you now need to go back and gift it to somebody.
Can you even make copies of these anymore?
You can, but you can't press play and record at the same time.
You put some tape up in
is this a
here.
hack?
Man, you could put all kind of recorders on here. But then if it unwinds, take a pen and you wind it back up.
Yeah. I'd have had one of those before.
Put it back. We don't want to get it damaged.
Yeah, listen, maybe you're going to give that to Vernon Hargraves? I don't know. Or Todd Bowles. Maybe Todd Bowles is a big Billie Eilish fan. Who knows? Jameis, we're going to let you go now. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the win tonight. Relish in it. That's awesome for you guys. Congratulations again.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, coming up after the post-game show, Rams quarterback Jared Goff talks about Sunday's NFC Championship rematch against the Saints. NFL Total Access. It's tonight.